everyone. I am Mahesh Yadav, Vice President, Ellen Career Institute, South India Center. I have with my two students of Tirupati, and they have shown the dedication, devotion, and hard work. Because of that, finally they got the Government Medical College. Both of you, congratulations and welcome to my show. It is going to help many students.
My name is Pratik and I am studying in Shri Medical College, Tirupati. I am pursuing my second year MBBS right now.
Hello, I am Rakshita. I am basically from Karnataka. I was previously a student at Ellen. Now I am in Mysore Medical College.
Beta, what was your strategy during the preparation in the 11th grade followed by the 12th grade? Strategy means what was your way of learning, whether it was MCQ based or subjective based, because you had to write the examination in 12th also.
Basically, it was same from both 11th and 12th. I have to listen classes and then solve questions. That's it, sir. Because if we know the topic, it's easy to write in subjective also. So 11th and 12th was also easy. After classes, nothing we can do but read textbooks and then solve questions. Consistency.
That means you want to say that if your subjective part is okay, then only you will be able to solve the MCQs. See, Pratik, nowadays students are struggling from this social media, from the phone addiction. When they have a phone, then they have some other apps are also. So how you handle that situation and what you want to guide to the children?
So sir, usually I used to have social media as well in first year, but then I realized there are many disadvantages to it during the NEET preparation because it also decreased my concentration. It was eating up my time. So basically there are people who just mindlessly keep scrolling it, which is very unhealthy. So I try to limit myself to just 10 minutes a day.
First of all, they should not require it. I'll ask Rakshita also.
Sir, they can use, sir, but they should have control on themselves. So if they start using, they should stop it in their control. If not, they should stop using.
Do you feel that if you have missed that opportunity to using social media in 11th and 12th grade and now you are in the medical college, so are you feeling that you lost something in your life?
No, sir.
No.
No, that means it is not at all required and it is not a part of our journey. What is the minimum number of hours you feel that after the LN classroom, the student has to have their self-study part?
Sir, it depends on them, sir. But I used to study around 5 to 6 hours a day after classes. Then,
and if someday if classes are not there,
then sir, that class time I used to talk to friends, family, and some study. And remaining that 6 hours I used to study. Remaining 6 hours that I will study.
I think I used to give more importance to the amount of work I did, even though I study 4 to 5 hours a day maximum. And I try to do it based on the number of topics or concepts or number of questions I have completed rather than how many hours I have spent.
Means minimum 4 to 6 hours is compulsory. If more than that, if any student can spare and give, is always better. Because somehow he or she has to revise the backlog also. Because if they are not revising, again they'll forget the thing, right? So I think study hours, but yes, it is a choice that how effectively you are studying. That is important. Pratik, in this preparation of 11th and 12th, how was the support of your parent, and what do you feel that in this journey, what should be the parent's role at this point of time? So what do you feel and what do you want to say that this has to be done by the parent side in this age, because you already crossed that age?
My mother and my father used to ask me a lot of questions about my performance, and to be honest, sometimes it would be really annoying because whole day would be in the college thinking about academics, and then I don't want to think about it again at home. Should not talk directly to the student. They should, but they should involve more with the teachers, in fact, compared to the student. How is the performance and all.
What was the usual discussion? Means after the test, if you got less marks, more marks?
They never asked about marks. Health and emotional support. I used to tell them if I score less. I used to call my mother, I used to tell her. She always supported, sir.
See, in your journey of 11th and 12th, how was the support of Ellen? Rate basically ki out of 10, this was the support from the Ellen side, and because of that you are here at this situation.
I really like the system, the modules and the doubt sessions. I like the Ellen system basically. So I wrote the entrance exam and I joined there. And then sir, what I really like about Ellen is their test series and the doubt sessions that they keep. And the teachers, they really help in improving the mistakes that you do in the test series. And I think it's 10 on 10, sir.
Rakshita, we want to know that definitely LN support along with the study material which is provided means from the LN side, and do you feel that apart from these study material provided and NCRT, do we have to have some extra books and material?
Everything is covered in modules itself, sir. Extra is also there, so modules are enough, I would say.
Modules are enough and
Yes, sir.
NCRT is enough.
Yes, sir.
What do you
Yes, sir.
feel that how much means time need to be given to NCRT when we talk about the NEET exam?
Depends on subject, sir. For biology, it is NCRT. Like usually mentors will tell in class itself. So focusing on them, and for physics and chemistry, modules are enough. NCRT only for in chemistry for like F block, D block, and that all
Inorganic.
Inorganic part NCRT is needed, but others modules are enough, sir.
What kind of retention power of student has to happen just to crack the NEET examination? Means it should be very high, or you can understand and apply the concept in examination?
So I think NEET is mostly conceptual based. There are few parts of biology where you need to have high memory, but it will come with time if you keep revising the same stuff. Revision is key. So like everybody studies the same, but the difference lies in the number of times you revise it.
How many times you revise the same chapter before writing the examination?
I don't remember, sir, but I solved many papers. So if I go wrong in some question, I would go to the topic and revise it. So it depends on questions. That's what solved.
Weekly test, which you have a very good idea here in the LN Tirupati. What do you feel that this weekly test is helping you for such examination, or it is creating pressure or stress to the student?
It is actually reducing the pressure or stress on the students, sir, because these weekly or monthly internal tests will be completing portions of syllabus rather than completing huge parts of syllabus. Like it's a progressive step. It helps in progression of the syllabus.
What do you feel that physical activity along with your academic journey? Play some game or some yoga or something apart from the study, because right from morning to night, if you are studying, then you will be in the different state of mind.
Sir, physical activity is very important, sir. We feel depressed if we study whole day long. So physical activities must.
I get really tired if I keep studying for longer hours, and it is better to have at least 10 minutes of physical activity if you're not getting any. I used to play chess when I wanted to take a break.
Once they are studying with a group and they know that every student is fighting for the same seat, whatever teacher taught and whatever student is explaining, a student can better explain because they have a same frequency, same age group. What do you suggest to the student? Study in peer is good or not good?
Sir, it depends on them, sir. If they are comfortable with the group, then they can go for group study, or sir, it's better to have individual study.
You like individual study. Prateek.
Sir, I would suggest it's not better to study in group because there will be many distractions and we'll lose the efficiency of what we can study individually. But I used to solve questions with friends. Like when we had doubts, we used to solve with each other. Basically, we can fill each other's weaknesses.
What you want to say to the student who's preparing this year, entering to the 11th grade for the preparation of the NEET specifically? What do you want to guide them that what they should do in their 11th and what they should do in their 12th? Because this journey you have already gone through, and the same I'll ask from the Prateek also.
They should listen to classes, sir. That is very important. Very important. And if they have doubts, it's important that they clear them. And studying 5 to 6 hours is must, sir. And in that time, they should have some time for revision and then for learning new concepts. Consistency. Consistency is very important, sir. It's not like we study this day and leave next day. But studying daily is must.
The first and foremost thing that they should prioritize is health. They should have proper hydration, proper diet and sleep. These three are the first things that I would suggest, because unless these three are perfect, you can't work at your maximum potential. And then what I would say is listen to the classes. As I said, 100%. Give your 100% in classes because you'll understand a lot even in classes. Try to complete each model of MCQs of that day's topic that day itself. Basically give all the test series and then try to improve your mistakes.
Again, most of the students have confusion when they are writing the final examination. What should be the choice of subject? Biology, chemistry, physics, physics, chemistry, biology, or chemistry, biology, physics?
In the starting of the test series, I used to experiment a lot, sir, by crisscrossing everything. But what I would suggest is try to experiment in the starting stages, but not towards the end of the stages. You need to fix towards something, like one pattern where towards the end of your NEET preparation. You can't start experimenting towards the end of your preparation.
Initial, I have to do different things, and then later I gave specific time to a subject, 1.5 hour for physics. Then even questions are left, I would go to next subject, complete biology, and then chemistry, and then come to remaining questions.
What was the mindset one day before the NEET examination, and what a student should have that mindset?
So one day before, I would tell everybody to stay away from books. Do not go near books. It will only increase your anxiety more. Try to take a walk, talk with your family or friends, watch your favorite movie. Whatever it may be, do not go near books.
Don't you feel that if you are watching movie, then you will forget the subject which you learned in 2 years?
It can be like a action movie or something. So something relaxing that you can do. Take a walk, go out with your family like that.
Rakshita?
I also did not study, sir. Like 2-3 days before exam, I did not study. But on the day of exams, I made some notes, sir. Like based on questions I have solved, some questions used to go wrong always. So I made some lines or formulas that I revised on the day of exam. That's it, sir.
It's important before writing the exam or before going to the examination hall, the same day or one day before, you should have a proper sleep so that your brain becomes relaxed, and you should give your best in the exam day. And important because you have to keep your health very high priority, because if you are fit, then only you will be give your best in the examination, and you would be the example like Pratik and Rakshita for the other student, then for such guidance. So thank you so much Pratik and Rakshita for sharing your thought process, okay, for the student who is going to write the examination this year or upcoming years. Thank you so much. Thank you, beta.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.